ABC 10 News at 11 starts now.
After an hours-long meeting, California's workplace regulators reversed rules on mask use that were just implemented last week. This means previous standards are back in place, requiring masks in the workplace for everyone, regardless of vaccination status, even on June 15th when the state reopens. Good evening. I'm Kimberly Hunt.
And I'm Lindsay Pena in for Steve Atkinson. Our ABC 10 News reporter Laura Acevedo shows us what this means for the workplace.
After nearly 3 hours of public comment in a special meeting Wednesday night, the Cal OSHA board withdrew its workplace rules on masks, just adopted last week.
Aye, and the motion passes.
The meeting was scheduled after a letter from the state health officer informed the board that the state would be doing away with nearly all mask mandates next Tuesday for those outside of a work setting. Per the state, masks are still required in healthcare settings, transit, and schools. During the meeting, many begged the board to fall in line with the state and eliminate most mask requirements as of next Tuesday.
I really think we should pull back what was talked about. I think we need to pull this back.
But others asked them to keep mask rules in place for the safety of the workers.
Workers have a right to go to work and be safe at their workplace.
For now, previous standards set back in November are now back in effect, meaning social distancing and masks are required for everyone in the workplace, indoors or outdoors, regardless of vaccine status. The board's next meeting is scheduled for June 17th, where they're expected to announce further revisions. That meeting is 2 days after the state reopens. Laura Acevedo, ABC 10 News.
Cal OSHA says the goal is to change workplace regulation to match the recommendation from the CDC and the state on mask wearing.
Today, the state announced teachers and students will need to continue wearing masks indoors at schools, regardless of whether they're vaccinated. They can take them off outside. Masks will also be required at indoor workplaces, prisons, homeless shelters, hospitals, and Disneyland. Stores can require customers to keep wearing masks regardless of their vaccination status. Unvaccinated Californians will still have to wear masks at all indoor public settings, and these changes go into effect June 15th. Meantime, San Diego is now officially in the yellow tier. Of course, that will only last a week because the state is reopening and doing away with the tier system altogether next week. But some of the biggest changes this week: indoor bars can now open at 25% capacity or 100 people, whichever is fewer. Restaurants and gyms can go up to 50% capacity. Outdoor gatherings can now have up to 200 people. Outdoor entertainment venues can open at 67% capacity.
San Diego County will spend a chunk of our federal COVID relief money to help the homeless. Yesterday, supervisors approved a plan on how to spend the nearly $650 million from the American Rescue Plan Act. About $85 million will be set aside for homeless assistance programs, including creating county-wide programs to help people overcome addiction.
We've got to have more resources for those people who are trying to get out of their addiction, put the needle away, put the bottle away, and get back into recovery.
$70 million of the $85 million will be used for housing, shelters, new facilities, and wraparound services. $10 million will go to housing vouchers and local rent subsidy programs, and $5 million will be used specifically for LGBTQ housing and services.
Earlier today, I spoke with County Board Chair Nathan Fletcher about small businesses getting a piece of that federal aid. He said out of the board-approved $56 million in funding, $33 million of that will be direct aid to small businesses.
And it could be everything from the craft beer industry we know is going to make a tremendous resurgence, but has been hit hard, to personal care services, folks in the hair salon and nail. And so each supervisorial office will be able to direct those funds in varying amounts to small businesses in their district that have been hit hardest.
Fletcher said part of the funding will also be going to struggling nonprofits, including museums.
Today, San Diego County reported 62 new coronavirus cases. That brings the total to almost 281,000. One more death was also reported. More than 3,700 San Diegans have lost their lives to COVID. And on the vaccine front, 74% of eligible San Diegans received at least one vaccine dose. About 61% are fully vaccinated. You can keep track of new developments on the pandemic as California prepares to reopen next week. It is free in the App Store.
New at 11, Escondido city leaders passed a new budget tonight, which includes more money for the police department. It comes after many community members rallied against the budget increase. ABC 10 News reporter Anthony Pura is in Escondido with what police will do with that money and why some say it could be put to better use.
The police chief says the increase in the budget will help add 6 new positions, but during public comment, many spoke out against giving that money to police. Inside Escondido City Hall Wednesday, city leaders passed a more than $117 million budget for the 2021-2022 fiscal year.
Motion approved 5-0.
The budget involves an increase in the Escondido police budget, more than $49 million set for the department, roughly $2.7 million more than last year.
We know from data that our police department is one of the lowest funded, one of the lowest staffed police departments in the county.
Police Chief Ed Varso says the increase would boost their staffing to add 3 new positions to their community policing team, 2 more for traffic and 1 for dispatch. But during the meeting, many spoke out against it, saying the money should be used for other things.
It's really important that we're investing into community care programs that actually prevent crime, like educational after-school programs, health services, drug addiction programs, housing for our homelessness.
Many also brought up the deadly officer-involved shooting from April, following a confrontation between an Escondido police officer and a homeless man armed with a metal pole, saying it highlights the need for various services.
That they're not treated with respect and they are fined for simply being homeless. The money should go towards different programs and not the police.
Our law enforcement officers are still the ones on the front line of that. One of the best plans that I can come up with right now to not restrict their access, but to be able to bolster up where they can find solutions that are more ongoing.
Anthony Pura, ABC 10 News.
An important clarification: the police chief says the new positions added to the upcoming budget were taken out of last year's budget.
Today, Governor Newsom ordered flags at the Capitol in Sacramento to be flown at half-staff. This is to honor the 2 married San Diego police detectives who were killed in a wrong-way crash in San Ysidro last week. The woman driving the car going the wrong way on the 5 freeway also died. Detectives Ryan Park and Jamie Huntley Park met at the police academy in 2012 and later got married. The funeral is scheduled for Tuesday. CHP is still investigating and has not identified the female driver.
Today, we had a chance to speak with Secretary of Transportation Pete Buttigieg about President Biden's signature infrastructure plan. It comes as bipartisan negotiations have fallen apart. It's an 8-year, $2.65 trillion plan to upgrade the nation's infrastructure. $115 billion of that is slated to improve bridges, highways, and roads. The plan also includes a $5 billion investment in what's called resilient infrastructure against extreme weather, including earthquakes, a big concern for Californians. Buttigieg says the plan also includes $18 billion to take care of San Diego's veteran community. It includes housing and healthcare infrastructure.
We've got a lot of buildings that are in really unacceptable condition. And the way I see it, when somebody raises their right hand and takes an oath to this country makes a promise back to them that we're going to take care of them for the rest of their lives.
Talks amongst Democrats and Republicans continue this week, but Buttigieg says he hopes to get to a bipartisan agreement sooner rather than later. We also talked to the secretary about the recent uptick in wrong-way crashes right here in San Diego County. Buttigieg discussed what's being done on the national level to try to prevent those types of incidents from happening.
Part of it is design, making sure we're doing everything possible so that from signage to the way the roads flow, the management of speed, and a whole lot of other things, that moves toward greater safety. The other is behavior, the choices that individuals make, and whether they are paying full attention and are safe to drive. We got to continue advancing in both of those respects.
There have been 4 wrong-way crashes this month alone. As we've been reporting last week, 2 San Diego police detectives lost their lives after they were hit head-on by a wrong-way driver on Interstate 5.
Just yesterday, Carlsbad police arrested a wrong-way driver on suspicion of DUI. That's according to the Union Tribune. It happened last night. Police say the driver was headed the wrong way on the shoulder of the 5 South. No one was hurt in that incident.